come in, sir? Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Nikhil, you are an engineer.
Yes, sir.
And that too in computer science.
Yes, sir.
And you have done the masters also.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the civil services?
So, civil services will allow me to work in diverse areas, and also, sir, I'll be able to give more impact at the society level, and also, sir, it will give me a more satisfaction at the personal level that I am giving back to the society, and also, sir, it has a social prestige as well. So these are my main motivations to join civil service.
People say that once you join the civil services, you become powerful.
Yes, sir.
So the power attracts you or the social service attracts you?
Sir, I would say the diversity of the work which civil servants do, that mainly attracts me, and they get to work in different departments and different locations of India, so that really entices me, sir.
Right now you are working with the Power Grid Corporation. So you are with them with regard to the distribution of
transmission of
power.
Yes, sir.
What are the challenges which this company faces?
Sir, the main challenge which we are facing right now for the construction of transmission lines, we need right of way, and the transmission lines also pass through farmers' land and forests, and as the infrastructure is developing, a lot of new transmission lines are to be constructed, and renewable is also coming up. So ROW is a main problem in which farmers also resist that they don't want to give their land for the tower erection and for the lines to be passed from their area. Moreover, sir, in terms of renewable energy, grid integration of RE is very important, and for that, sir, balancing of the grid is very crucial in RE age. So, sir, for that we need to have battery energy storage, and we need to have more nuclear energy as a base load. So RE integration is also a challenge for us, and the main new age challenge for the cyber attacks which can happen from other countries. And these days we are daily facing the attacks on our grids, which we are continuously 24/7 defending. So this new warfare tactics of attack on the grids is also a threat to our business, sir, and to the nation as well.
How do you tackle this cyber attacks on your systems?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually in that all the control centers handle the traffic. So we have an IT SOC and OT SOC teams which 24/7 monitor the network which is coming in the grid, the data packets which are going out and coming in. If there is any malicious activity, there is right away blocked in that sense. And also, sir, we have ensured that our critical infrastructure is in the demilitarized zone. That means that is not connected to the external world, and it is only connected to the internal network, so that is safe from the external interference, sir.
How big is the force which is associated with prevention of this activity?
Yes, sir.
The entire organization.
Yes, sir.
What is the strength?
Sir, we have a nationalized asset management center which is called NTAMC, National Transmission Asset Management Center at Manesar, in which we have 150 odd people who are continuously monitoring the grid and the activities 24/7 in shifts. So, and also, sir, we have a specialized IT and OT SOC teams which have around 20 people each. They are actually monitoring the data at the packets level. So we are ensuring the security.
Which country is more interested in attacking our infrastructure in power sector?
Yes.
Which country?
Sir, the main attacks as per the recent records are coming from the China, because China is also our neighboring country, and they want to be a leader in the new cyber warfare. And if they might be also planning for the future that if anything happens with India, they can also be able to fight in this proxy war through cyber attacks and power grids, and that if that attack happens, then also it will impact the other infrastructure like metro, railways, health services. So it is very crucial for India, sir.
So you are into the preventive part or attacking part also?
Sir, we are mainly 90% in the preventive part. We strengthen our systems, we monitor, and also, sir, 10% we also simulate the attacks, that how attacks can happen, so that our manpower also gets a real time awareness that how to defend. So we also train them with attackers, and our teams also hire people from outsider who are ethical hackers, so they also analyze our systems, that how they can hack. If there is loophole is found in that ethical hacking, then we immediately plug it. So that's a processor to improve our system.
Hacking is ethical or non-ethical?
Sir, hacking is basically unethical. But sir, in this unethical world, we need to be prepared. So there is an ethical hacking came up to prepare ourselves.
Okay. How do you see the recent policy of India with regard to nuclear power reactors and all? Like
Yes.
this Shanti bill has
Yes,
come.
sir.
Now the private sector has been opened up for that.
Yes, sir.
So how do you see, like, how is it good or bad?
Sir, I think this step is very good, because nuclear energy is a booming energy, which is also is non-carbon dioxide creating energy, and we have a plan of 100 gigawatt addition till 2047. Right now we have only 1.7% of our installed capacity. And also sir, since public players are not able to expand at a faster level nuclear energy, so private players will be able to expand faster, and I think competition will also increase, and that will be good for this sector. And also sir, in terms of regulations, government has reduced the checks and regulations, so that for example, Civil Nuclear Liability Act of 2010 has been done away with, and in this there is a capping on the liability of the private players if some mishap happens. So these are some positive steps which will motivate private players also, sir.
Do you think that smaller nuclear reactors will be more helpful than the big ones?
Sir, I think there is a need of both. Big nuclear reactors for supplying the power to the grid, because we have one nation, one grid. So big nuclear reactors will be helpful in feeding the power to the grid, because that can go anywhere in any part of India. And small reactors, sir, will be beneficial in small pockets, and also sir, in our islands, for example Andaman Nicobar and Lakshadweep, and in some remote areas of Ladakh, northeastern region, which are still not connected to the grid. So mix of both will be the best option, sir.
That's good. Yes. But with this scenario, like having animosity with China and Pakistan, the installation of SNR, smaller nuclear reactors, in these difficult areas of, say, Ladakh or Northeast, will it be advisable strategically to go in for that, or we should go in for that? What do you think from the global perspective or from the perspective of our foreign policy?
Sir, in that sense, I would say that a strategical study has to be done. For example, if Ladakh, for example, is the case, I think Ladakh will be more beneficial if they have the very wasteland. So if renewable energy can be harnessed there more, because of the cold desert and sun insolation is also very good, that will be better for Ladakh. But for example, sir, Andaman Nicobar, it's running on the diesel power. So for Andaman, I think nuclear power, small nuclear reactor will be a great step that will make it very environment friendly also. And since we have all the air bases, army bases and navy bases in Andaman, so security will be, I think, efficient to protect our nuclear reactors. So case to case basis analysis can be done, and then a decision can be taken, sir.
Arunachal Pradesh?
Arunachal Pradesh also, sir, since specific to Arunachal Pradesh, they have a good amount of rivers, so I think hydropower is sufficient there. So if my analysis goes, then right now there is no need of nuclear power there. Hydro is sufficient, so I think Arunachal Pradesh can be left out from nuclear power installation.
Okay. So,
thank you, sir.
Nikhil, for tactical reasons, can we really have nuclear reactors in places like Arunachal, Ladakh, or even Punjab for that matter.
Security can be a threat, sir.
Challenge, yeah. Then, can we have them?
Yes, sir. Small nuclear reactors we can have them. We can have there, but we need to ensure that they are secure and no attacks and cyber attacks should happen on them, sir.
Physical attacks, because they are close to the border from the countries which want to trouble us. They will happen more if we place them right at the border.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think if we take the international examples, even small countries like Japan, and there are islands in Japan, they are functioning with nuclear reactors. So I think that may not be a problem if a proper security is ensured by our armed forces.
Achha, I didn't understand. You were saying civil services May in 2022. You were recommended for appointment, but you did not join. What is this? What does it mean?
Yes, sir. Sir, I was selected in Indian Postal Service.
Postal.
Yes,
Achha.
sir. But since I'm working in PGCL, I have good experience, and my wife is also there.
Okay.
And that time I had my attempts left.
Okay.
So I was aiming for IAS, IPS, and since I had the opportunity to appear again, so I thought to improve my rank and give it again. So I did not join at all.
So I'm sure UPSC is okay with it, na? So because they offered you appointment, you said no. It's an all India service, Indian Postal Service.
Yes, sir.
It's a class 1 service.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, best of luck. And tell me something, since you won a golden Golden Boot Award in inter football tournament or something.
Yes, sir.
What is Golden Boot Award in the contest of FIFA World Cup finals?
Sir, the person who scores the maximum number of goals in full FIFA tournament, World Cup,
that edition, yeah.
yes, sir, is awarded the Golden Boot.
So who has won it? One or two guys, can you name?
Sir, Lionel Messi won the last time in last.
Yeah, Messi won, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mbappe won, that French striker.
Yes, sir. That I am not sure, sir.
Gerd Muller won, German striker. He was leading all the time. Anyhow, now the current flavor of the season is Lionel Messi. Do you think our football has gained anything by inviting Messi and not holding a single match, even a friendship match with him? What purpose is served to an average football fan, whether he's a youngster, he's a school boy, or even at your level? What this youngster will gain out of him by watching him on TV that he can do always sitting at his home and on his mobile?
Sir, I believe Messi visited India. It was a good step, but I think there are a lot more could have been done. For example, we could conduct the club matches in which Messi could be a part of those club matches.
At least one match, not matches, because Pele played a match in Kolkata, if you see the history. The great Maradona played a
Yes.
These are friendly matches.
Friendly matches, sir.
So why couldn't they arrange a match with Messi around?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, I believe he was paid something to the tune of 80 crores.
Yes, sir.
Huge money for us. Huge
Yes,
money.
sir.
God knows who has paid it. Good luck to them. And tell us something about India's nuclear policy. What is our policy which we have declared?
Yes, sir. Sir, we have declared, now we have passed the Shanti Bill, in which we have done.
Shanti Bill is our internal matter. It's a domestic policy what we are doing to invite private players in the. What is our policy which Vajpayee Sahab declared in 1998 and later?
Okay, sir. So that policy which Vajpayee sir has declared is no first use policy, in which India will not use nuclear
weapons
first. If they are not attacked by any country, any nuclear based country, so India will not attack first.
No, he said two things: no first use, plus we will not use it against non-nuclear state.
Yes, sir. If the state is non-nuclear, then
we'll
only against the nuclear states.
And nuclear state only when somebody attacks us with this.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You mentioned about two challenges. One was the ROW challenge.
Yes, sir.
And another was the cyber attack challenge.
Yes, sir.
Is ROW challenges are different in power sector than in telecom sector? Number one. Number two, are your grids indigenously made or they are imported?
Sir, if I'll answer the first question, then ROW of transmission is really very different than the ROW of telecom, or for that matter NHI roads, because sir, in telecom the cables can be laid underground, like the fibers which are being laid by Jio, Airtel or BSNL, they are being laid underground, so they are not visible. So farmers don't have any objection, or even householders don't have any objection with that. But whereas transmission lines which are high capacity, 220, 400 kV and 765 kV, they have to be laid over the ground. Even they are underground, technology is there, but that's 5 times costly than the overhead lines. So that is the restriction, sir. Moreover, sir, in terms of the challenge which we are facing is the protest from the farmers and the limitation of land, sir.
No, second part, whether the grids are indigenous or imported ones.
Yes, sir. Sir, the grid parts are mainly indigenous, because the members which we call the tower parts are manufactured in India, but some organizations are multinational, but they manufacture those parts in India. And sir, the transformers and the reactors, they are being manufactured by BHEL also, which is an Indian PSU, and also they are manufactured by international players like Siemens, GE. So it's a mix of both, sir. But since the government has come up with the guideline of minimum Indian manufactured requirement of 50%, so we are having the equipments from both international companies and the indigenous parts as well.
No, when you talk of a cyber attack, I mean, what is there for a transformer to be cyber attacked?
Sir, in terms of transformer, the transformers are connected to the SCADA system, and SCADA is basically is controlled by servers, and firewalls are protecting them. If anything happens in the SCADA, if a wrong instruction is given to the transformer to shut down, it can have a cascading effect over the grid. So these are the problems that can be.
So what you are trying to say is that the servers and the firewalls,
yes,
which you are using, they are imported ones.
they are imported ones. Yes.
So where the cyber attacks takes place.
Yes, sir. That's true, sir.
So there you have to be
Very cautious, sir.
okay. Tell me something about the Government of India PLI scheme.
Okay, sir. Sir, PLI scheme is production linked incentive scheme, in which the productions which are not profitable in starting, for example for 8-10 years, for example if we say semiconductor industry, or we say that the APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients, government gives the incentive if you produce in India, and that incentive will only be continuing if you give the escalated growth in your manufacturing, otherwise they will stop. So this
How many such sectors are there which are covered under PLI?
Sir, many sectors are there, but like I cannot name actually.
14 sectors are there. Okay. And how much is the incentive given in the PLI by the government?
Sir, exact figures I am not aware about, sir. I'll read about it, sir.
What are the steps taken by the Indian government for export of the Indian technology?
Yes, sir. Sir, Indian government has taken steps in various sectors. For example, if we say in defense sector, we are increasing our exports in defense of ammunition and arms. And also, sir, we are also exporting the manufactured product in terms of the steel and in terms of our agriculture, which are like now using the technology. So these are some exports I can think
Are we exporting defense equipment also?
Yes, sir.
Where? Which countries?
Sir, we are exporting to Middle East. We are exporting to Southeast Asia.
And how much is the export worth?
Sir, exact figures I'm not aware about. I'll read about it, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Nikhil, earlier in the interview, you mentioned that Indian Postal Service is all India services.
Yes, sir.
according to Article 312, is that correct?
Sir, it's a central service actually.
Class 1 service.
Yes, sir.
You spoke about the no first use policy.
Yes, sir.
Do you think we have the capacity to absorb a nuclear strike?
Sir, I think no country has the capacity to absorb a nuclear strike because that is very devastating. But sir, we have an capacity to retaliate if a nuclear war happens. We have strategic locations in which we have placed our nuclear warheads and even on submarines. So if some country attacks us, even if they attack us on our critical locations, then also we'll be able to attack them back.
Okay. Suppose a nuclear warhead is headed towards Delhi. What are our defensive capabilities?
Sir, we have S-400 from Russia that can destroy some aerial attack with a nuclear warhead. And also, sir, this is the only thing I can think that if some aerial attack happens.
Is the community prepared? Do the Delhi people of Delhi have an idea what to do? Where are the shelters, the bunkers, the first aid kits? Is anything of that prepared?
Sir, there is a lack of awareness because I think if there is a chance of nuclear warfare, the main ingredient, the main product which we should have is iodine, which protects us from the radiation, extreme radiation. But since at the near future we don't have any risk of that, so government is not focusing on that. But if there is some risk, then those measures can be done, sir.
Okay. You stay in Gurugram?
Yes, sir.
In the power grid plot number, okay. Is this in front of Sector 46 Huda Market, is it?
That's our field hostel, sir, for the trainees. And this in Sector 29, our corporate office.
So what's the major administrative challenge in Gurugram? Because say every monsoon, Gurugram is inundated.
Yes, sir.
In fact, flooded.
Yes, sir.
So if you were, say, the commissioner of Gurugram, how would you go about solving this issue?
Sir, the main problem with Gurugram is the clearance of the drainages. First of all, drainages are not sufficient to cater to the flood waters. And also, sir, over the year, they get blocked. So first I will ensure that all the drainages which are existing are before the monsoon season are thoroughly cleaned so that water has a space to go. Moreover, sir, I will also create new drainage systems for Gurgaon in which proper planning has to be done, that where that water will be flushed out. And also, sir, I will create big water bodies outside in the periphery of Gurgaon, so that if drainage planning can be done, those water can go to those big water bodies, and also those water bodies will help our farmers in agriculture as well, sir.
Okay. What's the correlation between air quality index and GRAP measures?
Yes, sir. So GRAP measures are 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, if GRAP 4 is there, then your AQI is 400 plus, and 300 to 400 it's GRAP 3, and 200 to 300 is GRAP 2. So it's basically on the AQI levels, your GRAP regulations are applicable.
So at what minimum number of AQI does GRAP kick in?
So GRAP 1, I think, I'm not sure, but it's 100 and above.
I suggest you check it up.
Okay, sir, I'll read more about it.
All right. Since you like football, you have been a Golden Boot winner and so on and so forth.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference? There's a large conversation nowadays regarding the role of a manager and the role of a coach.
Yes, sir.
Is there any difference, or are these two the same things?
So different clubs are having, like till now the manager had the main say for the club, but right now it is going in a different direction in which coaches also have their importance, and managers are always like involved in selling and relieving the players and deciding for the club, whereas coaches are mainly focused on the skills of the player who are existing in the club.
Okay, which manager do you like?
Sir, actually I'm not a fan of watching football. I play very good, but I don't actually follow football.
Okay, what's the role of a false nine?
False nine, sir.
Yeah.
So that I'm not aware of. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. What are inverted wingers?
I'm not
All
sure.
right. Okay. The last question for you. Since you like traveling,
Yes, sir.
now one of the major problems with traveling and tourism in India is that our tourism policies seem to be largely designed to get foreigners to spend their money,
Yes, sir.
rather than to serve the domestic aspirations of the people. Would you agree with that statement?
Sir, I will partially agree with the statement that foreigners have a separate lines in our monuments and they are giving extra services in that matter, and our people, our Indian people are not giving those special privileges, whereas when you go in abroad then they prefer their own people first and foreigners later, but here it is reverse. That I can see, that I have experienced in my personal way. But sir, Indian government is also focusing domestic travelers. Like uh, we have lot of pilgrimages in India, and also we are promoting traveling inside India rather than going abroad for Indians. We have been campaigning, like states are campaigning. Gujarat is campaigning, Kerala is campaigning for the domestic tourism. So I think that's
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Nikhil.
step, sir.
Thank you.
sir.
Last question from my side.
Sir.
You talked about this cyber attacks and cyber crimes.
Yes, sir.
What is digital arrest?
So digital arrest is a fraud which is being done by some miscreants, in which they fraudulently call the innocent users, and they threaten them that we are calling from some regulatory organization or some criminal body, like TRI. We are calling from TRI, or we are calling from CBI, and then they blame the user that you are involved in narcotics or you are involved in drug trading, and then they arrest them digitally that please transfer this much amount to release you or to not file a case against you. And since they behave like real persons and they video call, and then they behave like real courts, real police stations, so people do come in their fraud and then they lose their money.
Digital arrest is legal?
Sir, it's absolutely illegal. Government is campaigning against that there is nothing like digital arrest, and please don't fall into those traps.
How will you counter it?
Sir, I think awareness and campaigning is the only solution, in which newspaper ads are being given by the government also, and TV advertisements are also given, that please don't fall into that. Second, I would say that, sir, strict legal action and a regulation in which immediate trial of those involved in these activities and penalizing them severely will help in catering these digital arrests, sir.
Most of these gangs are situated abroad.
Yes, sir. Many
How
of them.
will you bring them to books?
Yes, sir. Sir, because since those people who are involved in digital arrest are Indians, so first we have to work at the ground level, that who are involved from the Indian side. First we can catch them and penalize them. If these mediators are caught and penalized, then no foreign body, I think, can do cyber arrest or digital arrest, because
Entire ecosystem is sitting abroad.
yes, sir, and we need to catch.
Cyber crime is a borderless crime. You cannot pinpoint the local or the outsiders, but
Yes, sir.
originators are from, say, Myanmar.
Yes, sir.
How will you go about it?
Yes, sir. Sir, for that, awareness and campaigning is the solution, and also, sir, we can say that we can publish that Indian government does never do digital arrest, or we do not.
Do we have any legal provisions to handle such crimes? International law?
Sir, international law I am not aware about. Sorry, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll call you 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You are quite confident and articulate. Knowledge is also very good. And थोड़ा बहुत brush up करने की ज़रूरत है for the current affairs.
Okay, sir.
Only thing I have a feeling that they may ask that when you were selected, why didn't you join?
Yes, sir. That's
So that may be slightly adverse for you. You have to be prepared for that question.
yes, sir.
Baki, everything is, I think, all right.
Sir, what can be the best way to answer that question is bothering me, because that's very tricky question. They might have say ki you have wasted one seat, or you don't equalize all surveys.
You tell them I wanted full-fledged IAS. So it was much below what I thought. I'm capable of much more. So I prepared and come back after 3 years. Na?
Yes, sir.
2022 you refused. So 24 you didn't make it. 19, chalo, let us talk of 22 onwards. After that you gave only once.
Yes.
And then you didn't make it. So you made it this time.
Honest answer क्या है इसका? You tell us. Honest.
Honest answer
The
हमेशा
honest
देने से नुकसान
answer is
होता है.
I am in a good job and my wife is also in the same job. So I was aiming for top 3 services.
Then you will not be selected.
Yes, sir.
If that is the answer, I mean, situation is still the same.
That's the reality, sir. So that's why I'm asking that what can we.
He said, you want to become an IAS officer. You could not become because of that postal service office. So you are trying for being an IAS officer. That is the most honest answer. Otherwise, you will not be able to satisfy the board. But there is no, I think, hurdle for that. Like you cannot be, you are not handicapped because you have already been selected.
No, I don't think they will disqualify you on this account.
They cannot. The only thing is that your intention should be clear and made clear, and what is your focus, you should make it clear.
You brush up your knowledge, see what alliances we are part of, whether it's the International Solar Alliance or International Big Cat Alliance, what we did in G20, what we are saying in BIMSTEC or even SARC. Why SARC? Somebody will get up and ask why SARC is stuck. SARC is stuck not because of any fault of us, stuck because of Pakistan's antics and what not. So you be ready. You are an experienced person. You have cleared the interview once. So I don't see any reason why wouldn't you clear it second time. Best of luck.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir.